Hi, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? No, you haven't done anything wrong. It's just, what? Come into the back. Get away from the customers. Oh, no reason. It's not anything bad. Just, I've never really felt comfortable talking with employees in front of the customers. I don't know why. It's like giving them too much of a peek into how life is here. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Basically, I have, I've been having some difficulties with another employee. I'm not going to say who. And they are essentially, well, they're going to be taking quite a bit of time off for reasons I'm not allowed to disclose, but they're not going to be here for a while, and I basically have to make the choice of, do I get someone in part-time, or do I ask everyone else to maybe pick up some extra shifts? And I was actually kind of hoping that you could give me some insight, because, I'm probably best not saying this, but you're kind of my best employee. Really, you actually are. You should pat yourself on the back, because you do a lot of really good work, and well, I think we'd be in a much worse state if you weren't here, to put it that way. So I think the other employees, the rest of the staff, I think they all sort of look up to you a little bit. So I thought maybe you'd have some insight into how they might react. Because I mean, from my view, they all seem quite happy doing their job, but I don't know if they're just putting on smiles because, I'm the boss and they want to be seen to be working and, having a nice time, or they'll get fired or something. I was just hoping maybe they'd be a bit more honest with you if they've been being dishonest with me, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's no problem. Um, well, if okay, I'm gonna give you a specific job. It would be really good if you could go around and ask everybody, um, basically if they would, because again, if I go and do it, then they might feel a bit pressured, and you know how much I value like employee satisfaction and everything as much as customer satisfaction. So yeah, it would be nice if you can get their honest answers, and then bring me a list of names later on. And if there aren't enough people to cover those shifts, then I can always get someone in on like a 0 hour contract or something like that. Just do a few hour shifts here and there. I'll figure it out, it's okay. But thanks for that, that's going to be a massive help. So, while I have you, I've noticed that you've been, I'd say, extra productive today, which is honestly surprising. I mean, you're always whizzing around and getting things done. You always go above and beyond when I ask, which is mainly why you're my most valuable employee. Um, and let's be honest, me admitting this to you is probably quite risky because it gives you leverage, and you can threaten to leave and stuff like that. Um, but I was actually considering, I'll say considering, I want to offer you um, an interview to become an assistant manager, if that's something you might be interested in. I can't just give you the job straight up because you need the training, and you are supposed to have, or at least I'd like to think anyway, that you'd have some type of business, not necessarily a degree, but take a business course or something along those lines, and I'll pay for it through the company if you do need the training. But could do with interviewing you as well, just to make sure that you are fit for that position. But is that something you might be interested in? I'm afraid the interview is a guaranteed thing. I can't budge on that. Well, it just gives other people a bit of a chance, and well, let's be honest, we don't have many employees here, so while I don't want to be like, confining you to your current job, you are really, really good at it. And if someone else comes along who might just be slightly better for the management role, then obviously I'd have to give it to them. It's in the best interest of the business, and I hope there'd be no hard feelings there or anything, but it's just how it has to be. You okay? It's just you look like you're really, really deep in thought suddenly. What do you mean? Um, what are you thinking? Some type of like extra credit type of thing, Like, um, okay. I don't know. Um, I mean, the difficult thing is with an assistant manager position compared to a customer service position is that it's quite a different job. So you could do loads and loads of overtime here and show how dedicated you are, but that's not necessarily going to make you qualified for that position, if that makes sense. I don't think there's any like one-off jobs you can really do. I mean, if you'd like, you could, I guess you could shadow me for a day or two or something, and maybe I can quiz you on a few things. But you also have to consider that it can't be very intimate with the details of the business, because well, it's best I don't share things like financial statements with all the employees. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Okay. Starting tomorrow then. Um, I'll I'll see if I can get someone to cover an hour or two from your usual shift. Tuesday's usually quite quiet, so we should be alright. I don't think I'm gonna need anybody to, really cover the position or anything, but we'll see. So, if you wanna just come in like normal in the morning, and once you clock in with me, I'll show you some of the inner workings and things. Okay? Really? Um, sorry, I'm just a bit surprised by that. Well, I'd like to think that, every single staff member likes me at least somewhat, but I honestly had no idea that you wanted to sort of spend time with me. That's actually really surprising. Well, I suppose you're my best employee, and you're my kindest employee. So, there you are. Should make you a badge or something. Hold on. Are you trying to sweet talk your way into the position? Are you? You can be honest. Are you? Okay, okay. You know, come with me to my office for a minute. I just want to make a quick check on exactly who's booked in for tomorrow. Just because it might be better thinking about it if you shadow me maybe the day after or something. Because I just had a thought it might be kind of quiet tomorrow, but I'm not sure. So, yeah, come on. I'll go check, and then we can actually know. So, if you don't mind me asking, exactly why do you want to spend time with me? You think I'm interesting? Okay, how so? Right, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Um, well, truth is, I just kind of got lucky. That's all. That's the only reason why I can own a business like this while being so young and not be taking a massive risk. Uh, that's basically it. There's no secret. I came out of uni and the business was being sold and it was the exact type of stuff that we'd done in coursework and things like that. So I just figured, you know what? I kind of have some money in the savings. I'll invest it in here. It's kind of cheap anyway. What could go wrong? And I was lucky. I was really lucky. But you know, it's worked out, and now I'm here. That's about it. It's honestly not that interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll be honest. You're kind of putting me in a bit of an awkward position here. um, don't get me wrong. I'm really flattered. I mean, to put it bluntly, you are attractive and you are very nice, but I mean, we're in a professional setting. We have a professional relationship, and that should not change. So long as you work for me, nothing could happen. Okay? Just gonna say that's the end of that conversation, alright? Okay. Okay, tomorrow looks like it's actually okay. So if you do want to shadow me, yeah, okay. I'll just make a quick note of that. So, yeah, shadow me tomorrow, and then I suppose we can see if you feel like you've had enough of the experience, then you know that's all you need to do for the shadowing, and I'll book you in for an interview, and then otherwise we can just keep doing it for another day or two, and just until you feel like you have a good understanding of exactly what you'll be getting yourself into. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm sorry. I didn't. I really didn't know that you understand, don't you? That it's literally forbidden. I'm pretty sure it's well, it would be considered an abuse of power. You know that, don't you? So even if, theoretically, we were both interested in something like that, shouldn't happen. Okay? Okay. Now please, don't bring it up again. I mean, if you keep doing it, then I might have to take away my offer of giving you an interview. Because if you can't work around me appropriately, then there's no way I could make you an assistant manager. Do you understand? Okay, good. You okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. I did feel pretty stern saying all that. And I suppose you never really see that side of me, do you? Because you are a really, really good employee. Did that really shake you up that badly? I'm really sorry. Anyway, I'd probably better get back to doing some of this, you know, owner stuff. Um, so if you want to take a moment just to compose yourself, and then if you could head back out onto the floor, get back to work, that'd be good. Would it make you feel better if I give you a hug? Or is this just you asking to, I don't know, break that barrier that I've just set? Okay, one hug. I shouldn't even be doing that. Okay. Now a hug was one thing, but I just, I just explained why did you have to go and do that? You know, I was just saying that you're one of my best employees, and I'm trying to give you this opportunity, but honestly, now that you've done that, I don't have a choice but to let you go. While you've made unwanted advances in the workplace towards your own boss, after I've explicitly told you that one, is against the rules, and two, I'm not interested. That's not what I meant. I wasn't saying that we're both interested in each other. I said hypothetically. And even if I was interested in kissing you, well, it wouldn't have happened anyway, okay? It wouldn't. Because it's against the rules. What? I... Yes, I liked it. You're a good kisser. What do you mean, why? Okay, you're gentle, but somehow firm, passionate without being too overbearing. What do you want? Just okay, so you're saying that what just happened between us was you giving in to an emotional reaction to me being stern with you. That's what you're saying. It's not something that you would repeat. You don't want me to fire you. Well, I know that's obvious, but that's the reason you're given. That's like your statement to try and save your job. Okay, I'll let you off with a warning. But that means if you do anything like that again, either to me or to one of your co-workers, I will have to let you go, okay? And there'll be no leeway with that. Honestly, I don't buy for a single second that was an emotional reaction. But I'll let you off the hook. Just this once, okay? Now could you go back out there? Okay, thank you. I'll come out to check on you in a bit.